Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of the FM19 Southampton save. It's time for an old friend. I need it. The Lionel shirt, the lucky Lionel shirt, is back and I need it. Not because things have necessarily been awful since the last time that we met up, which was our 2-2 draws against Huddersfield and Watford. It's just been mixed. We got a very comfortable 3-0 win at home to Leicester, which was very good. We actually played really well in a 4-2 defeat away at Atletico Madrid, where really it could have been 4-all. We had a really bad defensive day. Just every one of our defenders played at like a 6.3 or low. It was just awful. Then proceeded to come back twice against Newcastle at home, but only to salvage a 2-2 draw. And then we beat Liverpool 1-0 at home in the Carabao Cup. So we're just a bit all over the place, and it's very hit and miss. Jadon Sancho's picked up an injury. It's not brilliant. It's only for 3 weeks, though, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Today we've got games away at Old Trafford, which is probably our really first big game of the season, to be fair, at least domestically. And then we got a home game against Monaco in the Champions League, which obviously we're bottom of the group at the moment after only losing 4-2 to Atletico Madrid. So we knew we weren't really going to beat them. It's more about the guys after that. But first, it's the league. And our record against Man United is beginning to get slightly better. It's a team we haven't done too badly against. We've played them 11 times now. 3 wins for us, 3 draws, 5 wins for United. I don't think that's too bad over the space of 6 years, or 5 years in this case. We are second in the table at the moment, still unbeaten, along with Chelsea, United and Norwich. And Liverpool obviously are top of the table right now, only 2 points behind them. But the annoying thing is that we've actually not really played anyone of any real, I don't want to say any real significance. It sounds a bit, obviously a bit disrespectful, but it's true. We haven't played any of the big 6, so I'm a little concerned. Today we are going to be playing our 5-2-1-2 formation. Patricio's in goal. Back for Reece Oxford, Bichi Conti and Adja. I want to try and get used to these guys playing it. I've changed it to having 2 ball-playing defenders now in Oxford and Adja, because that's what they're best suited to. McLean, who's been a little bit hit and miss actually, he's been a bit disappointing as to what I thought he would be. Same with Carvalho, only playing at 6.69 from his first 7 or 8 games, and a little bit disappointed. We've not got a lot in the way of rotation in the middle of the park. Beltran and Gundogan, I've realised that we are actually very short in the middle of the park, especially when I start picking up injuries. I might actually bring Roch onto the bench. I think I'm going to do that. And then we've got Barkley in the attacking midfield, in behind Brildon and Bolo and Goebbels, who seem to be linking up quite well. They've both got 3 goals apiece this season. Goebbels playing considerably better than Briel is at the moment, but it's just not clicking. It's just not clicking. United their lineup looks ridiculous. The Gaia are those their captain? Weird. Nacho, Montes, Roberto, Neves, Kovacic, Pogba, Vinicius Junior, Maricardi, and Chong. My God, that's a good team. I'm going to passionately say we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. We haven't really been on that great of a run. You know, if you actually look at it, we've got more draws than wins in our last few games, and that needs to stop. As Chong runs at our midfield, fires a nice ball over top to Maricardi, and it's a good save by Patricio. It's just too easy to get through that back line, though. It's too easy. Okay, is this a throw-in? Looks like a throw-in to us. We've thrown it. Chong heads it away. Again, just don't win any of the headers, and we're already on the back foot. Use United counter. Kovacic, he's not even the quickest player. Adja, that's an awful header. Vinicius Junior hits it just wide. Adja, I mean, come on, mate. It's just all United at the moment. We're kind of coming back into the game, but we're not really causing them any problems as such. All the attacking impetus is on United as they find Gaia on the right hand side. Fortunately, he doesn't really have much of a right foot, but that doesn't matter when he finds Chong. Good block. We're just not at first to any of the second balls at the moment. We're so far off the pace, and Vinicius Junior is causing me an absolute nightmare down that side. We're so far off the pace. I think Gaia has injured himself, so Castagna comes on. At least that's a little bit of respite. Bichi Conti over a free kick. Whips it in. Pedro Bichi Conti can take free kicks for days. It's completely against the run of play. But we are 1-0 up. Our centre-back, set piece taker. Unbelievable. Look at this. It's not great from De Gea, actually, I have to say. That's nearly straight at him. And for a goalkeeper his standard, should be saving it. But I just don't care. Here we go. This is where we, as usual, throw away the lead 5 seconds afterwards. I'll see when they score in 10 seconds. There you go. There's Danny giving the ball away. That's what I spent £40 million for, you turd. Vinicius Junior just does so well to hold it up. 2 ex-Real Madrid players, don't forget. Kovacic hits it just wide, but Carvalho's causing me absolute nightmares. He's just so gash at the moment. He's just not playing very well. Yeah, it looks like it's yet another United chance. Nearly just over half an hour in now. Roberto to the back post. Vinicius Junior heads it again. Good save by Patricio. Oh my God, I thought he'd given away a pen there. We've got to try and get tighter to... Like, Carvajal's having a nightmare. Like, Vinicius Jr. is just giving him the runaround. Fortunately, his finishing today so far has been pretty poor, but eventually he's going to get one of them right. You know he is. Well, 1-0 at half-time, and let's be fair, it's completely against the run of play. United have absolutely battered us in this game, but somehow we are managing to do it. It's just a Bitchy Conti goal. That's all it was, just a free kick. I will tell them I'm happy with the performance so far. Defensively, I'm quietly quite happy because we haven't conceded in 45 minutes at Old Trafford, which is impressive no matter what way you look at it. Whether it's lucky or not is up for debate. But we've done okay, and if we can continue to frustrate them, then maybe we can get through this unscathed. There's a throw-in to us here. We've actually managed to retain the ball from a throw-in, which is impressive. And Goebbels gets tackled, but Gundogan bends one towards the top corner. It's a good save by David De Gea. I did not see that coming. 65 minutes gone. We're holding in there. We're doing okay, but I think it's time to make some changes. We're going to take Ross off and bring on Moroni. I might also take off Beltran and bring on Roch, but I'm going to drop Roch back into a kind of ball-winning... Actually, I'm going to drop into the defensive deep-lying role there. And then we'll have Moroni playing as more of a Mazzala. It kind of leaves the top two on their own a little bit, but at this moment in time, I'm not really that bothered by that. We can hit it long, try and hit Briel. To see if he can just win some headers would be good. These are the kind of wins that I want. Like, if we can get this, it's a massive thing because it's just mainly about grinding it out when we're not playing particularly well. It's going to be the old set-piece conundrum, isn't it? As Ruben Neves hit... Can't let him have that much space to shoot. We know how good he is in real life, let alone on this. We've got 5 more minutes to go. It's been a dire game, but if we win, oh no, here we go. If we win, I just don't care. Good away by Roch to Castagna. He finds Sergi Roberto. Kovacic, let him shoot. Nacho, yeah, that's fine. Come on. We're limiting the chances. We're doing okay. Come on, boys. See it through. Tell the boys to tighten up. It's not often I do that, but come on, boys, tighten up. Well, there's a minute and they've got... a corner. It wasn't a corner, it was a free kick. I'm all over the place. It's a good header and but a decent save from Patricio. Oh my god, why is he doing it quickly? What are you doing? Get rid of it. Jesus Christ. Castagna again. Great header away by Carvajal from Vinicius Jr. Pogba smashes it way wide. Way wide. And you'd like to think that that is it. It is all over. It's a 1-0 win. It is probably, on the balance of play, probably undeserved, but at the same time, United didn't really give us that many problems. So actually, massive win. Massive win. It's all about this man here. Mwah, love you, Lionel. I've got to say that City expressing their interest in signing Briel at the moment, lads. You're welcome to have him. He's not playing his best, but I'm never going to throw Briel under the bus. He's such a massive part of the series and such a loved player of mine that there is no way I'm letting him go. He stays till the end. He'll come good, he always does. Right, so it's Champions League against Monaco, hosting them today. Like I said, we are bottom of the table currently as it stands, as Monaco managed to grind out a 1-0 win against Hoffenheim. We ideally then need to win this game. Okay, there's no ideally, but we need to win this game. There's no getting around it. We are going to mix it up a little bit today. We've got Patricio in goal, McLean, Oxford, Edger and Carvajal in today. So Bitchy Conti, despite his heroics against Man United, he's a bit tired, so I'm going to rest him up. Then we've got Gundogan and Beltran because we don't have any other midfielders in the centre of the park. Then we've got Robert playing on the left for his first start of the season. Then we've got Moroni in the middle of the park with Bungard out on the right. And Brildon and Bell is going to lead the line today. I back him in the big games. Going to give Goebbels a rest against his old team just in case. They're going very defensive. That's a 5-4-1. They're obviously going to be playing on the counter. Didn't look too different from the side that we played last year. So I've expected nothing but a win from this match. Not sure if the boys are happy with that or not. But I'm going to set up position instructions. Tunnel. Away we go. This is an important game. This is a really important game. We don't win this and we aren't qualifying from the group. Let's not get around it, okay? And then basically all our eggs are in the Premier League basket. All us in the opening 20 minutes, but we just haven't scored. For lack of a better phrase, all the possession, they're obviously sacrificing a lot of it by playing Kimpembe and Sal as two defensive midfielders, and they're just trying to hit the ball up to Pellegrini. He's not a bad target man to have, to be fair. He's pretty decent, but I'm a bit disappointed we haven't created more. Like, there's literally nothing happening in terms of highlights. Here we go, and then we've got the ball in their half. Are we going to make something of it? Let's hope so. McLean, good ball back to Gundogan here. Gundogan, nice part to Danny Carvajal. Good delivery, mate, please. He got in behind Briel. Oh, you are joking. He can't buy a goal. Now, here we go. We're beginning to turn the screw a little bit here. Repair with the number 7 this year as well. I back him. I've given him a big number. Ilkay to Fran, back to Gundogan, into Moroni. Whip that out wide, mate. He's found Bungard. It's decent. Bungard, not his best bit of work. Doesn't beat the first man. Play it back. Danny Carvalho going. That's a nice lofted ball to the back. Robert tried to anticipate it. McLean whips it. Robert, Beltran. Oh, so close. This is a decent run out to Carvalho. We're moving the ball around nicely. Just need to get a goal to show for it. Fran, I'm waiting for the shot. Carvalho, lovely play. Come on, mate. Good ball in. Brill, he just can't buy a goal. He just cannot buy a goal. It's the first time he's having a drought. He's having a real drought at the moment. Maybe a real lack of confidence. Bungard, free kick. Hits it. Great save by Raya. Moroni's going to get there. Is he going to create anything? No, he's been attacked by Mary. Hopefully not scored yet. 2 minutes of added on time. We've been by far the most dominant side. But again, it's a bit of profligate finishing. And maybe just a little bit of luck we're lacking at the moment. Fran. Into Ilkay. Go on. Boom! Ilkay, Gundogan. They might not be the best midfield pairing in the world, but they play quite well together. Fran Beltran setting up Ilkay Gundogan for his second goal of the season. He scored one worldie already this year. That's a good one to add to the collection. Well done, mate. I'm very pleased right now. Good take here by Fran. Squares it to Gundogan. Just rolls it out of his feet, and it's a poor bit of keeping, you have to say. It's sort of, don't want to say dead centre, but not far off. And that's going to take us in 1-0 up at the break. Thank God for that. Right, gonna have to send the boys in. I'm very happy, to be fair. We've absolutely bossed the game. It's more just the fact that we haven't really capitalised on it. That's annoying me. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to bring on Alex Fernando. And I'm going to swap him with Adja. And I'm going to move Adja into the defensive midfielder role. And then that means that we can swap it and have Reece Oxford playing as that. So we're going to be a bit more defensively solid. And maybe we'll try and break on them a little bit more. I want to give Fernando more game time. He's a wonder kid. He's meant to be very, very good. He's still 3 stars, which at this time is now, for us, I think it's a really good Premier Division player. So he's obviously got plenty of talent. It's not like we're bringing off some mug. Alright, okay, I think it's time. Ilkay Gundogan's going to come off. We're going to bring on Sebastian Rocha. And he can sit and play in the deep line playmaker role for the time being. So we are properly defensively shoring up now. We've got Roch and Adja on. 10 minutes to go. Atletico have made it 4, so they're going to win that game. But there is a highlight here, and I've got a bad feeling. I've just got this funny feeling that they're going to get a completely undeserved goal here. It's been the story of the season so far. We've made so many chances and just don't finish them. So if we can see it, I'm not going to be happy, but that's a good tackle from Adja on Keita Balde, and Bungard's got the ball now. Plays it into Super Ross. Oh, Super Ross. That's a poor effort. Not really any power. And if that's the best highlight we're getting, it's going to be a short episode at this rate. There's not been many highlights, it is fair to say. Brill's played at 6.5 again. Robert's not really hit 5, but then he's not played many games. Bungard's not really hit the 5. We're kind of just grinding results out and just waiting for. I'm just waiting for the boys to kind of catch up. We scored more goals than anyone else in the Premier League domestically. But like it could be so much more, and that can only be a good thing. If we're playing, I don't think we're playing that well, but we're still absolutely bossing it in the league in terms of goal scoring. Then that can be no bad thing. Oh no, don't let him see the ball. Thank God Pellegrini did not see the ball out to the right hand side. A 1-0 win, not the most impressive of wins, but a win nonetheless, and it puts us back in a decent position in the actual group stage table. And I still think we've got so much more to give, and that can only be a good thing. We'll come back for the... Actually, I think that it might have to be the Liverpool game, because Liverpool at the moment are currently topping the table. So I think we come back for the game against Hoffenheim, and then the away game against Anfield, which could be a top-of-the-table clash. We've got some relatively nice fixtures between now and then. Burnley away is alright. City at home could be potentially quite tricky. Our home record isn't brilliant at the moment domestically. Then we've got West Brom, then Tottenham. So it's getting harder, but I think these 2 games stand out. So we're definitely going to come back for the Hoffenheim and Liverpool games in the next episode. Ooh. Thank you so much for watching. What was that? Ooh. It's a ghost. Thank you. I've gone mad. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you come out for the next episode. It's going to be a belter. Hopefully a bit more excitement and a few more highlights than there were in this one. But until I see you there, stay cool.